The moment you open your eyes, something feels wrong. The light is too bright, not warm, not gentle. It is sharp, aggressive, almost violent. The sun is already high, and it feels closer than it should be, like it is watching you. The air is dry, heavy, and strangely silent. No engines, no distant noise, no modern life, just wind and sand. You try to breathe slowly, but your throat tightens almost immediately. Your lips begin to dry within seconds. Your skin starts to burn. And then it hits you. You are not just somewhere unfamiliar. You are in ancient Egypt. At first, your mind fills with images you've seen before. Massive pyramids rising from the desert, golden sands stretching endlessly, the great Nile River flowing like a ribbon of life through an otherwise dead land. It almost feels magical, but that feeling does not last, because ancient Egypt is not a place built for comfort. It is a place built for survival. And survival here begins to break down faster than you expect. Within minutes, your body starts reacting. The heat is not normal heat. It is relentless. It does not ease. It does not give you time to adjust. Sweat forms instantly, but it evaporates just as fast. Your body tries to cool itself, but the desert takes everything it can. Water leaves your system faster than you can feel it. Your tongue sticks to the roof of your mouth. Your breathing becomes shallow. Your head feels light, slightly disconnected from your body.
This is the beginning of dehydration. And in ancient Egypt, dehydration is not slow. It accelerates. What would take days in other environments can begin in hours here. Your instincts tell you to find water, and there is only one place to go, the Nile. You start moving toward it, your steps uneven, your energy already fading. The land shifts beneath your feet, loose sand pulling you down slightly with every step. The heat rises from below as much as it presses from above. When you finally see the river up close, it feels like relief. The water moves slowly, calm, wide, endless. It looks safe. But this is where ancient Egypt begins to reveal its true nature, because the Nile does not forgive mistakes. Beneath the surface, almost invisible, are crocodiles, ancient predators, perfectly adapted. They do not need speed. They do not need warning. They wait. Their eyes barely break the surface, watching everything, measuring distance, timing movement. You might not even see them until it is already over. One wrong step near the edge, and the water explodes. Silence turns into chaos in less than a second. There is no struggle that matters, no strength that saves you, just a sudden, violent end. But even if you avoid them, the danger does not disappear.
The water itself is alive, not in a way you can see, not in a way you can fight. Parasites, bacteria, microscopic threats carried through the river, entering your body quietly, without resistance. You drink because you have no choice. And in that moment, you might already be sealing your fate. At first, nothing happens. You feel relief, temporary energy. Your body stabilizes slightly. But inside, something begins. Infection. It does not strike immediately. It spreads slowly, weakening you over time, causing pain, fatigue, confusion. By the time symptoms appear, your ability to respond is already limited. Now your body is under pressure from both sides. Heat from the outside, disease from within. And this is only the beginning. Because ancient Egypt is not just an environment, it is a system, a structure controlled by power. Everything here revolves around authority, around order, around control. At the top are the pharaohs. They are not just leaders, they are believed to be divine, living gods. Their word is absolute. Their rules shape every part of life. And you do not belong to this system. You are unknown, unrecognized, out of place. You do not speak the language. You do not understand the customs. You do not know the expectations.
Even simple actions can be dangerous. Standing in the wrong place, touching the wrong object, looking at someone the wrong way. These are not small mistakes. They are risks, because ancient Egyptian society is strict, structured,
and survival depends on knowing where you stand within it. Without that knowledge, you are exposed completely. As time continues, your situation begins to collapse faster. You need food. Your body is already weakening from dehydration and stress. Energy levels drop quickly. Your movements slow. Your thoughts lose clarity. You begin to search, but food here is not freely available. Yes, the land near the Nile is fertile. Crops grow. Life exists. But it is controlled. Fields belong to workers. Harvests belong to the system. Supplies are managed carefully. Nothing is random. You cannot simply take what you see, and even if you could, you don't know what is safe. Some plants may help you survive. Others may poison you. There is no guide, no label, no warning, only consequences. You try to think, to remember something useful, but your mind is already struggling. The heat, the exhaustion, the lack of nutrition, they begin to blur your thoughts.
Time feels strange, slower, heavier. And then something shifts. The sun begins to lower. Shadows stretch across the land. For a moment, it feels like relief. But ancient Egypt is not finished with you, because the desert does not stay the same. As darkness falls, the temperature drops rapidly. The heat disappears, and the cold takes its place. Not a gentle cold, a sharp, sudden one. Your body, already weakened, cannot adjust easily. It has spent the entire day trying to survive extreme heat. Now it must face the opposite. Without shelter, without protection, the cold cuts through you. Your muscles tighten, your breathing becomes uneven again. Your energy, already low, begins to drain further. You try to rest, but rest does not come easily. The ground is hard, the air is still. Every sound feels amplified in the silence. And then there is fear. Not the kind you feel in moments, the kind that stays. Because you now understand something clearly. Every part of this world is working against you. The environment, the water, the food, the system, nothing is designed for your survival. And that realization changes everything. Because survival is not just physical, it is mental.
And this is where most people fail. Not because of one single danger, but because of all of them combined. The constant pressure, the constant uncertainty, the feeling that every decision could be your last. It builds, it overwhelms, it breaks you. But then there is something else, something unexpected. Because despite all of this, ancient Egypt was not empty. It was not impossible. Millions of people lived here for thousands of years. They survived. They built cities, temples, pyramids that still stand today. So how? The answer is not strength. It is understanding. They knew the land. They understood the Nile's rhythm, the flooding cycles, the planting seasons, the dangers of the water, the behavior of animals. They built systems. They stored food. They created order. They passed knowledge from one generation to the next. They adapted completely. They did not fight the environment.
They aligned with it. And that is something you do not have. You are not adapted. You do not understand the patterns. You do not see the warnings. To you, everything looks random, but to them, nothing was. And that difference is everything. Because in ancient Egypt, survival was not about reacting. It was about knowing before something happened. Knowing when the river would rise. Knowing where danger would appear. Knowing how to live within a system that demanded precision. Without that, survival becomes a matter of time, and time is not on your side. Your body is already failing. Your mind is already slowing. Your chances are already shrinking. And there is no reset, no second attempt, only one outcome. So now the question becomes unavoidable. If you were truly placed here, in this world of heat, water, power, and hidden danger, with no knowledge, no preparation, no help, how long would you last? Hours? The single day? Or would ancient Egypt claim you before you even understood the rules? Because in this land, survival was never about being strong. It was about not making mistakes. And in a world like this, one mistake is all it takes.